here to talk about some swirlful talk.
Yeah. Okay, so we're about to open it up with open relationships, and we're just gonna give our opinions behind it and what we think. And I'm gonna start it off with saying I do not agree with open relationships. What about you?
No, I don't agree with him either. So we definitely agree with that. So this might be a little boring, but what did you say? But tell me what you said that one time though. What are open relationships?
Open relationships is basically like a situationship. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, okay? It's not a real thing. It's fake. It's fraud. It doesn't exist. An open relationship is a situationship. It's nothing there because y'all still talking to different people, having sex with different people, kicking it with different people. It doesn't exist. So you're in an open relationship. So if you're talking to somebody, y'all having sex, and y'all not in a relationship, you are in an open relationship. You are in a situationship. That's exactly what that is, and I'm sorry to tell you.
Okay. All right. So it's not situationships. I've been through some situationships, but I wasn't dealing with multiple dudes at the same time. But I get where you coming from, right? But then again, I posed the question, why is that fun to have an open relationship? So me being single, right? Me being single, right now I'm not dating. I'm not dating for about 6 months. But when I was dating in my friend group, we would basically say like, so your roster, like who's on your roster? You know, like starting fives. But y'all, I had probably 3 on my roster max before, and when I tell you it's so hard to juggle, literally it's tough.
Like, it's extremely hard.
You texting one dude, you silencing the thread so you can text another dude. One dude call you, so now you gotta silence him, put him on do not disturb, and it's just like it's a lot. So I couldn't even imagine doing that in a marriage, talking about it's an open marriage or an open relationship. It's like, no, I'm trying to retire all of that when I get into that one solid relationship, because we need to focus on each other, not others. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you, because I feel like an open relationship, I know people do it like with marriages and like people just in relationships, but I feel like, what is an open relationship? Like, y'all are able to talk to different people, have sex with different people, but you can't fall in love with a person. Like, it's very weird. It's very strange to me. I don't get it, so I don't agree with it. I feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody, you should be with that one person. I mean, having people come in the bedroom with you, I would never do that. However, I know people that do it.
Do you agree with that though? Ding, ding, ding.
Do I agree with that? I wouldn't have sex with a girl, personally.
What about 2 dudes?
Absolutely not. I'm not gonna get ran.
All right, you see how I had to ask
I'm not gonna get ran, and I don't want no other girl in the bedroom kissing me and Michael at the same time. No.
So what if Michael says that the marriage, so y'all get married, what if the marriage is, babe, it's just getting a little dry, like, let's spice it up. You know, I always love you and I want to be with you, but we should just experience something new.
She put it out there, ain't she? But listen, though, we had that convo, though.
Oh, we never knew. Sorry.
Yes, we had that convo before about it, and then he didn't agree with it because it's just like he doesn't agree with like lesbian relationships or gay marriages.
But you would be fine with it?
No, I don't want to have sex with no woman. Do you? Would you?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm completely. No, I had to, because I'm just asking, girl. This is Swirl Talk, where we keep it real all day, every day.
Conversation.
Hello.
Nothing is off topic.
Exactly. So, then I started thinking, okay, what if the girl didn't have sex with you? What if she was just in there for foreplay?
Like, what's those? It's a relationship. What is that relationship?
Polygamy.
Okay.
So polygamous relationship.
I don't agree with those, because I feel like it's just, I mean, some people be in those relationships and more power to you, but I am not okay with sharing. I do not want to share my boyfriend with nobody. I don't want to share my time. I don't want nobody kissing him, touching him, nothing like that. So I don't agree with it. Like, the men and women that bring other people in the bedroom, I commend you for it. Respect is very, like, I wrote a book about it. So I think it's kind of dope. I don't disagree with it. I just wouldn't want to do it as a person. I'm a very open-minded person. There's certain things that I agree with that I would never do.
Yeah. So why do you agree with him if you never will do it?
Because I feel like some people are just sexual human beings. I feel like some people need that kind of attention and things in their relationship to keep it going. And for those who do, that's dope. But like, I don't want to share my boyfriend with nobody.
But is it really dope though if you don't really truly believe in it?
No, but I can't be I can't just shut off somebody else's opinion about something just because I don't agree with it. I feel like you're supposed to have an open mind about different situations, because every little thing that, like, me and Kaylyn don't agree with everything at the same time, but I have to respect it. Okay? So I feel like you have to respect somebody's morals, values, and their marriage and their relationships. Just like on Sex and the City Part 2, for those who didn't see it, but it's just like Carrie and John, they had their marriage was they were going to sleep at different homes. And she didn't agree with it because she thought like a marriage should be in a house, and a man and a woman should share a house together and a bed together. They should not sleep alone. But people have different relationships where they want to bring people in the bedroom. They want to have a different woman come in. They want to have a different man come in. Or it's something to spice up their relationship. I feel like I don't want that. And God forbid I have that, because I don't want nobody else in the bedroom with me and Michael when we have sex in the future. Because we are virgins. Ding. Because open relationships is definitely when you're in a situationship. You're not.
No, girl. That's your perspective.
That's just how I feel about it. I feel like
for adding to the pot so we can swirl it.
I think very swirlful. We're different spices. But this is what I'm saying though. When it comes to open relationship, I think if you're in a situationship, it just doesn't exist. Like a situationship is literally that. It's a situation that is caused with like chaos, drama. You in an open relationship.
Don't be in an open relationship.
I'm being mean. Moral of the story is, if you're in an open relationship with somebody, you're in a situationship. You are not in a relationship. That is a situationship, and I think you might want to like figure it out. Okay, well now we're going to be talking about being in a relationship or being single. So Kay is obviously single because she talked about it. I am in a relationship with my boyfriend Michael, and we're going to give you the insights on how we feel about either or in the same thing. Go ahead.
Yeah. And honestly, this conversation is going to be continuous, right? Because it's our truth and it's what we live in. Single life. Yeah. It is tough. It's real tough. It's very enjoyable. So a question I posed to Regine before we jumped on was, do you think people in a relationship have more fun or single people have more fun? So I do want you to comment in our comment section and tell us your answer, because I'm really interested in that. Yes. But personally, me, I feel like single folks have more fun than relationship folks, right? But I guess it all depends on what type of relationship you're in. I like to go out, right? I like to have fun. I like to travel. I like to party and, just have fun. So if I found a dude that could do that with me, that would be the ultimate goal, right? But of course, balance me in a sense.
Right.
So I think single folks have fun because it's not heavy. It's very light, airy, fresh. It's good.
I feel like I'm in a relationship. I did not like being single personally. I felt like it was just a lot within itself. I felt like it was a lot because I like to talk to somebody every day. I want to wake up and talk to you. I want to see you every day. I want to hang out with you and, maybe hang out with my girls later, but I definitely want like to devote. I'm very clingy. My boyfriend do get tired of me, but this is how I feel about it. I think single people, they do have fun, but at the same time, I feel like being in a relationship is with your best friend, so you always having fun regardless. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the part of it depends on the person.
Right.
Because if it's with the wrong person, then it's going to be super tough, right?
And
real
toxic.
Miserable most of the time, right?
Right.
And it doesn't even have to be toxic, but y'all not having the same chemistry, it won't be fun. But it's kind of like, I'm trying to have fun. Like, life is hard enough as it is, right? Having a career is hard enough as it is. Making money is hard enough as it is. Mm-hmm. So I want you to be my fun. I want you to be my peace somewhat, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I want you to help me with that so I can enjoy you for that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something, because I already know the question. I already know the answer, but they don't. If somebody wanted to be in a relationship with you right now, would you say yes or no, and be honest?
So right now, I need to tell y'all that I am on a 6-month cleanse from men, right? I'm not dating. And all my friends say it's a hiatus, but I didn't.
And why is that?
Okay, so 2 questions. Keep me on track, right? So first, why is that one? So I did a reflection, right? So I looked back on 2019 and I asked myself, okay, Kaylyn, are you where you need to be? right now, right? You have all this talent. You have all of these resources that can help you become greater than what you are. Where are you at? Are you happy, right? My answer was no, I'm not happy. And then also, I'm not where I need to be. Kaylyn, okay, boom. So what stopped you from that? So I'm thinking back on last year and I'm like, okay, Kaylyn, what did you do last year? I made a lot of money, yeah. Or, you know, it's money in my life, in my bank. But then again, it's like, yeah, a lot of your attention was on a job you really don't care for. Right. And on men that you entertain. But being that I date to marry, those men were of substance. They just weren't for me. So I should have got out way earlier than I did. Mm-hmm. But I prolonged it because I was thinking with my heart and not my head. And, oh, he has the potential. Oh, it feels right. It feels good to cuddle with somebody and get that affection because, you know, who can really give it to you? My head was just in a total wrong place. So I needed to do some adjustments, major adjustments, to then be where I need to go or go where I need to go. So that's why I did the 6 months. And then your second question was, if a dude asked me, it depends on the dude. You know what I'm saying? So I was praying to God and I'm like, okay, God, you telling me no dude 6 months? Cool. I know it's going to be tough. I was talking to my friend Diamond the other day and I'm like, yeah, this going to be hard. I think I'm 2 weeks in?
That's good.
January is 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm 2 weeks in, 2 weeks in, no dudes, and I have a whole bunch of months less. But if a dude came to me right now, I already promised God that I can't. But if a dude came to me right now, I told God, God, you have to show me he's my husband. Things that I can't explain, dang, he's so perfect. Why? God must have did that in him for me. God gotta send a blimp by, yeah, this Jesus, he yours. Go ahead, grab him, okay? You know, because I don't feel like I should miss out on God's blessings at all whatsoever. Right. But I'm not dealing with the foolery, especially dudes back in the day, they're a lot. So it really depends. I'm all here for relationships though. I love love. I love caring, sharing. I love all of that. I'm big on surprises, you know, just the emotional stuff. I'm really emotional. So yeah, I love it. I admire her relationship. It's beautiful. I really admire where they're going, how they're doing it. I'm just waiting on the babies. Auntie K, Disney on me.
Not no babies.
2023.
Okay, y'all. So this is it. We have finished our conversation about our Swirl Talk.
Yes, thank you so much for watching.
So we're about to swirl out of here, all right? All right, y'all. So that has been our show. Okay? So at the end, definitely please comment, share, and subscribe.
Love you guys. See you next week.
Bye.